Now, there's another kind of set or genre of books as well that this might surprise you or shock you, but early Christians liked to read, and they liked different kinds of books. And what's interesting about this is just because they liked a book, and one of the books that they liked, for example, is The Shepherd of Hermas, they liked that book, and they would even quote from that book. But because they read it and because they quoted from it doesn't necessarily mean that they thought it was scripture. In the same way, if you go to a Protestant sermon these days, you're probably going to hear C.S. Lewis quoted at some point, right? But that doesn't mean that we think that the Chronicles of Narnia should be a part of scripture, right? sorry to tell you this, but yeah, we like Lewis, we like reading Lewis, we like quoting from Lewis, but we clearly understand that Lewis and scripture are different.
And so there were discussions where they did that kind of legwork of saying, okay, well, can we trace it back to either someone who knew Jesus or someone who knew Jesus? Because that was really the clincher benchmark of what came to be referred to as scripture. Can we tie it directly to someone who knew the apostles? And we have these conversations where individuals say, we can't do that with Hermes. In fact, they say specifically, we know who Hermes is, we know his brother is a church leader in Rome, and he has no direct connection with anyone who was an immediate follower of Jesus during the first century.